Okay, so here we are. This is the scope of work for this parking lot. We're here at the Winchester Mystery House, and we are taking a look at the pavement. So here we have this trench that would, I believe they pulled some utilities through there. It's settling, so we need to excavate this out and patch it so it's level here to eliminate this tripping hazard. All these cracks will be crack filled. Everything will be cleaned, scraped. All the dirt will be removed from them, and they'll be crack filled. This will eliminate water penetration, which causes more deterioration of the pavement and potholes. As you can see over here, we come across some alligator cracking. So in here we have a portion of the parking lot that has settled. This is like a little dip here. So we need to excavate this out and regrade it, compact it, and add a patch of hot asphalt mix. Here I've included as well this area. You can see all the cracks here. Seal coating will not do a good work here. It will not be a good treatment for this surface condition, because eventually the cracks will just surface again, before the end of the year. So the best thing to do is to excavate all these alligator cracking and do a nice patch, a nice clean patch with HMA, hot mix asphalt, and then seal coat it. Some of the other cracks, like these we can just crack fill them, and that will suffice. And all these crack filling on the edges. So let me show you. Over here, patching. This would be patched as well. And over here towards this area. So this alligator cracking as well needs patching. So we would excavate this and add new asphalt. And over here as well, it's in very bad shape. Will be excavated. I factored this in. Over here is in fair condition. There's no cracks. So it just needs surface cleaning, crack filling, and seal coating. Over here seems fairly good condition. Here's surface crack filling. Towards this side, we will need to excavate this alligator cracking, because this is beyond repairable condition. It's in very bad shape. Anything that's not excavating in this area would be just temporary work, and to be frank, a waste of money. So it's better to just excavate this and do a nice a full excavation and patch. Towards this side, around this drain as well, a nice patch, nicely butted up against the concrete Christie box for this drain will look nice and will prevent water accumulation and ponding on this side, and also correct this problematic asphalt. All this will be excavated over here. You can see this portion over here. You can see this is beyond repair condition, so we will need to excavate all this. This is not very good, because pretty much all the water is just seeping through. It's just eventually going to cause more problems. So all this here, I already factored that in. So all these patches would be pretty much, we calculate the square footage, determine the materials, the time it'll take us, equipment necessary, and prepare a bid based on all these factors. And towards this side, let's see what we have. All this will be pretty much all the striping would be anew, redone. You know, brand new curb painting. And here we have this curb, basically redone. Take a picture. And like, this is the area that would be excavated as well, and then repatched. All this area, and along this corner, right up against the curb, this will be redone as well. Everything else is fairly good condition over here. Here we're gonna add more, redo the striping after we seal coat it and crack fill it. And I believe we're missing the signage. I'm sorry? Okay, so then here. This pavement here, all this will be excavated and patched, striping, and towards this side, striping done, and then the path of travel, striping here, all the way to there because it needs to connect, and what else? Crack filling over here. This will be the motorcycle area where we'll be designated parking for motorcycles. This will be just a regular stall. We'll clean up the striping here, make sure it's clearly identified. All this will be excavated at this area. As you can see, all this alligator cracking is beyond repair. So we'll just remove this and patch it. Redo the striping for the arrows, redo the striping on the stalls. Pretty much everything looks in good shape. We can just seal coat it. And let's see what we have over here. Not much. We can just crack fill that and seal coat it. Fairly good condition. There, torch over here. Well, we're good to go. Everything else looks good. Alright, so that's the end of the scope of work for this project here in San Jose, California. And I'll be talking to you next time.